Hello and welcome to Sonny Talk Spurs, and today it's another transfer video because we're talking about the shocking news of Eric Dier potentially going to Bayern Munich. But before we get into this one, if you are new to the channel and just discovering me right now, why don't you leave a like on the video, subscribe to Sonny Talk Spurs and hit that notification bell because it'll let you know when I've gone live. And also in the description down below from now on in, you can become a member on Sonny Talk Spurs. And every week from next week, I believe, I'm going to be doing a little Q&A style podcast nicknamed Nice One Sonny. You can see what I did there. So also in the comments down below, leave your questions for the first Q&A, which I'm aiming to put out around Wednesday, Thursday time. So get your questions down below. Anything Tottenham related, current team, past, present, you name it. Get your questions down below. But now let's get into this Eric Dier special. So this morning I'm just minding my own business as I do, scrolling on Twitter and doing my usual investigative work when it comes to Tottenham Hotspur, and I come across a tweet from Plettenberg, you know, Florian Plettenberg, who infamous for the Harry Kane saga to Bayern Munich. And today he's only gone and spoke about one of our other players, which I just can't believe this is an actual thing. It was happening in the summer. Bayern were keen, and Borussia Dortmund. And also this week, West Ham have been interested in the signature of Eric Dier. We know we want to get rid of him. I want to get rid of him. He's horrendous. He was awful against Wolves. So I don't quite know what Bayern have seen in the player to want to go for him this time round. And the tweet read, "News, Eric Dier, yes, he's still on the list of FC Bayern and there is a verbal agreement in principle about a potential move now. Talks and ideas about a permanent deal, but understand there is no final decision yet. Bayern is exploring additional alternatives, however Tuchel is putting pressure and aims for new signings as soon as possible. Dier was already a top target in the summer, which was revealed. The contact has never been lost. Adarabio, not a topic." I just can't get over it. I just don't understand why they would want him. By all means, take him. We don't want him. I can't think of one Tottenham fan at the moment who would want to keep Eric Dier at the club. So Bayern Munich, Thomas Tuchel, feel free. I don't know if it's like a bargaining chip for Harry Kane to have a mate over there. When I look at Bayern's squad, some of the players they've recently bought, obviously Harry Kane comes to mind. Heung-Min, who has been a fantastic acquisition. You look at just the whole squad in general. Thomas Müller, Leon Goretzka, Joshua Kimmich. Winners everywhere you go. And potential winners in Harry Kane who will take them to the next level and, you know, potentially lift them a Champions League trophy. But Eric Dier, just keep listening to what I'm saying. Eric Dier to Bayern Munich. It's chalk and cheese as it comes. What is going on with this transfer? I don't get it. I don't quite understand it. And we know that, you know, he can't even get into the Tottenham starting lineup. I think he featured after Romero got injured against Everton. But you've seen, and Postecoglou, after the Wolves game, did not trust Eric Dier. He's been playing Ben Davies, who was his partner on the day against Wolves, and now Emerson Royal is playing right centre-back for the meantime until Mickey van der Ven or Christian Romero come back from injury. Even, I think, Ashley Phillips and Alfie Dorrington, who are two youth players at Tottenham, will now start ahead of Eric Dier. I just don't understand it. I've seen people call Eric Dier versatile, can play in midfield. Not sure he can do that anymore. You know, Moussa Dembele carried him in the Pochettino Tottenham side. I can't even imagine him lining up in a back line with Heung-Min, with Upamecano, in midfield with Goretzka, with Kimmich. However Bayern set up their midfield nowadays. It's absolutely perplexing to me that this is even on the table. And if we get a fee for him, then that's an absolute Bobby Dazzler. I can't believe it. You know, we've already seen this last week. Hugo Lloris has left the football club. An absolute amazing servant to the side over 11-year period, 9 years as captain. But you can see Tottenham are trying to get rid of all their deadwood, you could say, at the club. And Eric Dier is part of that. He could go in the summer, like Hugo Lloris could have as well. But it looks like Ange Postecoglou, Daniel Levy, Johan Lang are looking to get rid of all of these players as it seems now, which I'm all for. I think it makes more sense to just, you know, get rid of it now and potentially bring in some more signings as well. And what we a lot of Tottenham fans don't realise, I think, let me know if you do, Eric Dier doesn't count as a homegrown player because he came through the Sporting Lisbon, or Sporting Club de Portugal, if you want to use its technical term. He came through their academy, so he counts as not a homegrown player. So he doesn't even help us for our quota. We were keeping Harry Winks around for a long while at the club because of the English quota, the British quota, homegrown quota, whatever you want to call it. So that made sense. But now, just got to cut ties with Eric Dier. He's not good enough. He's just, good riddance to bad rubbish, no offence. But I just think, we should get rid of him. Even when I saw the links to West Ham this week, I thought, West Ham, that's quite a good move for Dier. Plays a bit more their style of football. Can imagine him getting a few set-piece goals. They were linked with Harry Maguire in the summer. But even, could he get into West Ham's team over Bonner, Agerd, when he's back from AFCON? Mavropanos? I don't think so. Even though they've sold Tilo Kehrer, I don't think he gets into their team. But Bayern Munich, Dortmund as well in the summer. I just can't get my head around it. I think it's absolutely laughable. It's crazy, but fair play to him if he wants to make that move to Bavaria and maybe pick up a couple of trophies. He's not going to win a trophy here, thankfully. Probably for him, I don't know. The day when he did that social media clip when someone asked him, is Tottenham the club that doesn't win trophies? That was probably the day his Tottenham career ended. But he has had his moments. I feel like I'm being harsh, but he just, he was okay under Conte, but he was playing quite an easy role in that team. I feel like he was just there to just sort of do a job. But now he can't play the high line. He's not an Ange player. A lot of this squad, your Højbjergs, Eric Dier, Lloris, just can't play Ange ball. They don't know how to play with the high line. They're not good at passing. It just isn't going to work. Hence why they have been swiftly moved on. But yeah, so that's my reaction to it. You can tell I'm probably glad, but also a bit surprised. But let me know in the comments down below, what do you make of this? It must have absolutely blown your mind to think that Bayern Munich want Eric Dier and apparently have agreed some sort of verbal agreement. But let me know all your thoughts in the comments down below. And as I said at the top of the video, if you are new to the channel, why don't you leave a like on the video, subscribe to Sonny Talk Spurs and hit that notification bell because it will let you know when I go live. And also become a member today. It's in the description down below or on the channel homepage in and around there. Get your questions in for the first Q&A. I'm really looking forward to doing this sort of content and offering a bit more to members on the channel as well. So get involved. I'd love you to join me on this Tottenham Hotspur journey. I'm also doing a reaction to the Tottenham-Burnley game tonight, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And I'm hoping we can go all the way in that competition and lift the trophy and shove it in Eric Dier's face. But yeah, see you guys soon and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.